Welcome back to the channel family where we discuss health and remedies. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Today we're going to talk about a condition that affects millions of people all around the world. It's called diabetes. You may have heard this word before. Perhaps a family member, a friend, or maybe you've just seen it mentioned on the news. The word itself can sound a little intimidating, a little complicated, but my goal today is to break it down for you. We will make it simple and clear. Think of your body as a very busy city. Every car, every bus, every person needs energy to move and do their work. In our bodies, that energy comes from the food we eat. Specifically, it comes from a type of sugar called glucose. Glucose is the fuel that powers everything we do, from thinking and breathing to running and jumping. It travels through our bloodstream, like cars on a highway, delivering energy to all the different parts of our body. But for this fuel to get from the highway into the houses and offices, our cells, it needs a special key. This key is a hormone called insulin, and understanding its job is the first step to understanding diabetes. When this system of fuel delivery works smoothly, our bodies have the perfect amount of energy to function at their best. However, sometimes there is a problem with this system. Instead, it gets stuck on the highway, in our bloodstream. This traffic jam of sugar is what we call high blood sugar. It is the central problem in diabetes. It's a serious issue that we need to address with care and knowledge. So, let's define diabetes in the simplest way possible. Diabetes is a long-term health condition that affects how your body turns food into energy. Your body breaks down most of the food you eat into sugar, also called glucose, and releases it into your bloodstream. When your blood sugar goes up, it signals your pancreas to release a hormone called insulin. Insulin acts like a key. It unlocks your body's cells, allowing the glucose to enter and be used for energy. This process is essential for keeping your body running smoothly every single day. Without this key, the sugar stays in your blood, unable to fuel your cells. In a person with diabetes, this system is broken. Their body isn't making any insulin at all. It isn't making enough insulin to do the job properly. But the cells have stopped responding to it. The locks are rusty, and the key no longer fits well. Think about it like a car engine. Your car needs gasoline to run, but the gasoline needs to get from the tank into the engine. If the fuel line is blocked, the gasoline can't get there. The car will sputter and stop, even with a full tank of gas. With diabetes, your cells are like that engine, starved for fuel, even though there is plenty of glucose available in the bloodstream. This is why a person with undiagnosed diabetes might feel very tired all the time. Their body has fuel, but it can't use it. When we talk about diabetes, it's important to know that it is not just one single disease. There are two main types, type 1, type 2. While they both involve problems with insulin and high blood sugar, they are very different conditions with different causes and treatments. Think of them as two different reasons why a key might not open a door. For one, you might have lost the key entirely. For the other, the lock on the door might be broken. Both situations mean you can't get in, but you would fix them in very different ways. Understanding this distinction is the first step toward the right kind of management and care. Let's start with type 1 diabetes. This type is much less common, making up only about 5 to 10% of all diabetes cases. It is an autoimmune disease. The body's own immune system makes a mistake. It attacks and destroys the insulin-making cells in the pancreas. As a result, the body produces very little or no insulin at all. Now let's look at type 2 diabetes. This is the most common form, 90 to 95%. But the body's cells don't respond properly. Insulin resistance. Rusty Lock's metaphor. The insulin key can't open the doors. The pancreas works overtime, producing more and more insulin. Over time, it can wear out and lead to high blood sugar. The differences are clear. To outsmart diabetes, we need to understand where it comes from. The causes for type 1 and type 2 are fundamentally different. For type 1 diabetes, the exact trigger is still not fully understood by scientists. Genetic predisposition, environmental factors. A person might be born with genes that increase likelihood an environmental trigger, like a virus, can start the autoimmune attack immune system, attacks insulin-producing beta cells. Type 1 is not caused by eating too much sugar, not caused by lifestyle choices. Family history significantly raises risk. If your parents or siblings have it, your risk is higher. Genes are only part of the story. Biggest risks are lifestyle-related. Overweight or obesity drives insulin resistance. Excess abdominal fat interferes with insulin cells become less responsive. Lack of physical activity is a major contributor. other lifestyle factors matter too. The good news: these risk factors are things we can change. Managing diabetes is all about keeping your blood sugar levels in a healthy range. This prevents immediate symptoms and protects your body from long-term damage. The core strategies are straightforward and empower you to take charge of your health. For both type 1 and type 2, monitoring blood sugar is fundamental. This is done with a small device called a glucose meter. By checking regularly, you can see how food, exercise, medicine affect your body. Type 1 management centers on replacing insulin the body can't make. This is non-negotiable. Insulin is given via multiple daily injections or an insulin pump delivering a steady stream. Type 2 often starts with lifestyle changes. The 3 pillars are diet, exercise, weight management. A balanced diet is key. You can still enjoy favorite foods in moderation. Focus on whole foods, vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains. Exercise is a powerful tool. Regular activity increases insulin sensitivity and lowers blood sugar. For many years, type 2 diabetes was considered a chronic and progressive disease, a one-way street. Once you were diagnosed, the thinking went, you would have it for life. However, exciting research and countless patient stories have shown us something remarkable. For some people, it is possible to put type 2 diabetes into remission. The term reversal can be a bit misleading. Remission is the more accurate medical term. It means that you are able to bring your blood sugar levels back to a non-diabetic range without needing to take any diabetes medication. Let's talk about a man named Carlos, a 52-year-old office worker. Carlos was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes during a routine checkup. He was overweight, rarely exercised, and often ate fast food for lunch. His doctor told him he would need to start medication. But then, he decided to fight back. He started by making one small change. He replaced his daily soda with water. That small victory gave him confidence. Next, he started packing his own lunch, salads, grilled chicken, and vegetables. He began taking a 30-minute walk during his lunch break. The weight started to come off, slowly but surely. He checked his blood sugar every day and saw the numbers getting better and better. After 6 months, he had lost 30 pounds. At his next doctor's visit, his blood sugar levels were back in the normal range. His doctor was amazed and told him he no longer needed the medication. We have covered a lot of ground together today, from the basic science of glucose and insulin to the real-world strategies for managing diabetes. The single most important message I want you to take away from our conversation is this: knowledge is power. When it comes to your health, understanding what is happening inside your body is the first and most critical step toward taking control. Diabetes does not have to be a scary, unknown force that rules your life. It is a manageable condition. By understanding how food affects your blood sugar, you can make smarter choices in the grocery store and at the dinner table. This journey begins with a conversation with your doctor. You are an active participant in your own wellness journey. Every small step you take, every healthy choice you make, is a victory. Start today. Take that first step in faith, put the work in, and keep your trust in God and Christ. You got this.